so I just called.
Oh, well, this is Amy talking. I'm so glad to talk to you in person. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very good, thanks. I just got my daughter doing homework, and so I'm ready to hear what this is all about.
Yay. Awesome.
Do you see that?
Aw.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
I see that. Look
Do you know
how
who that
blonde
person
I
is?
am.
You know who those people are?
Yeah, I do.
I was going to put it in the background and see if you noticed it, and I'm like, nah, she won't be able to see it.
Oh, that's cute. I didn't see it. I saw your pretty face.
I forget when that was.
I don't know, but I was blonde.
Wait, hey, Buffy, check this out.
Oh, I don't know.
Buffy.
I don't want to see it, Jeff.
Wait, no. Look who took that picture behind me.
Oh, I love that picture. That's my
You
favorite.
took it, didn't you?
Yep.
I did.
When we were in Pismo.
Yep.
I'm so sorry you guys can't see.
You know, hey, Vegas, baby. What's your name in Vegas?
Cindy?
Cindy. Hi, it's Debbie Beebe. Are you in
Hi,
front of
Debbie.
the computer? Hi.
No, I'm not. I'm actually sitting out on my lanai on the phone.
Oh, because I was going to say it's really easy. You just click the link that they put up in their invite, and it comes up.
You should be able to do it on your phone too, because we have
Yeah.
we have these Zoom calls every week with our team, and
Okay.
even on your phone you
Okay.
should be able to do it.
I kind of muddled around with it, and then it said I had to download, and I signed up for it, and you said that being on time was important, so I thought I'd old style it.
We have somebody else who joined us there, 601 area code. Who's that?
That's Lisa Blackburn from Mississippi.
Oh, hi, Lisa.
Welcome.
Hi.
Mississippi.
I'm on the phone too. I'm on the phone too because I just got off another conference call with another company.
Oh.
I just went from one to the other one.
Nice.
Well, Cindy with the 808 is from Hawaii, actually, and so she is now enjoying the snow instead of the ocean.
That's right.
Wait, I thought she's in Vegas. How could she have the snow?
Well, there's snow surrounding Vegas.
Yeah, no, actually we moved here about a year and a half ago, so from Hawaii for a long time, 34 plus years.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know. Congratulations or good luck?
Oh, we love it. We love it. There's so much to do here.
Awesome.
It's like the gateway to the world.
Well,
Thought
perfect.
you
You're
were
right.
saying
You're right in
something
the
else.
right in the right place for celebration this year.
Yeah.
That's right. We're coming to you this year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's fun in Vegas.
It's
So let me check
beautiful.
something. I'm on a new computer here. Let me check and see if I can share my screen real quick. And then I click on it to get back out of it, correct?
Yeah, it'll say stop share.
So
Cheers.
close your eyes. You don't know what you're going to see yet. So
Yes, close your eyes.
Lucky I'm on the phone.
There you go.
okay, where's stop share?
Probably.
Where do you go stop share? Just
So
click.
Lisa, what?
Yes,
You're in Mississippi.
Mississippi.
yes, and it's raining in our area.
It was raining today. It's actually overcast now here. Now we're in northern Idaho, and Jeff and Debbie are in Southern California, and Amy's in Hawaii. So we're kind of like almost four corners. We need somebody up north in New York or something. It'd be cool.
Just call Mike and we should have invited some of our team to jump on this.
So Lisa, are you related to Ron Blackburn? No.
I get people asking me that in this area. There's some Blackburns here that's a dentist, but we're not related to them. It's my husband's family. His dad was in the Navy, and so they kind of lived all over, and then they retired and settled in Oregon.
Okay.
So most of his family is from the Pennsylvania or the California, Oregon area.
I asked only because I went to school with a Ron Blackburn, but that was in Placentia, California. So that's okay.
I see. I guess they could have been maybe distantly related or something.
Could be.
But his brother's name is David Blackburn,
Okay.
and he's from Ventura. He's in the Ventura area.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, it's a great name. Well, I don't know. We're still waiting for a few people. We had up to 20 people that were going to be on this, so I don't know how much longer we want to wait.
I think we'll just,
I have a question for Lisa. Lisa, you're in Mississippi, right?
That's right.
Yeah, this is Debbie Beebe. Did you say you were just on a call with another company?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
With a network marketing company?
Yes, it is.
And are you in network marketing?
Yes.
Okay.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Are you with our company or are you with another company?
I am with another company currently. So,
You shop
Beautiful.
well, what company are you with?
we haven't even revealed that yet.
Nice. We love that.
Okay, hold up a second. So before I answer that, because that would be for one of the renegades to probably answer, but before I answer that, the only thing I was going to tell you is a lot of our team is in South Carolina, you know, and I'm born and raised in the South, which is Southern California to me. But I got to say, being a part of where y'all from, the South, with that cute, fantastic little accent that you have,
Right?
sell anything.
Seriously.
So actually, that was just like a backwards compliment, I guess.
But actually,
Okay.
Love your accent. It's so sweet.
but another thing, Lisa,
Well,
what's really cool is that we have a lot of people on our team from Australia. And I think it would be so cool to like counterbalance the Australian accent with the Southern United States accent. I mean, how cool is that?
Aussie.
Yes, that is
That's
that
funny.
is totally cool.
Hey, not to interrupt all the fun, but I have somebody else that's having a problem getting on too. They're saying it's requiring them to download it.
Yeah.
It only takes a minute to download. Just have them download.
Tell them to do what it says.
Do it.
All right.
Well, my father-in-law used to call me when he was bored just to hear me talk. But
Okay.
I was like, okay, Dad, hi, how are you today?
Aww.
That's cute.
Yeah.
But he would always get too impatient, though. I would get halfway through the conversation, and I just talked too slow for him.
Oh my goodness. So one of my teammates is from Romania and she married a man from North Carolina. They now live in North Carolina. And she always teases me that I call them just because I love to listen to him talk. And it's true.
Okay, who is on the iPhone? We have a person with no picture, but I see an iPhone.
That might be me.
Or me. I have Cindy. I have an
Or
iPhone
me.
too.
Okay.
Okay,
It could be Rachel in Hawaii.
I'm on an iPhone also.
I think it was Rachel. Rachel, talk again real quick.
This is Rachel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who it is.
I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It's just that your phone doesn't come up with a phone number. It just says iPhone. And we just want to verify who's who.
Oh,
That's
whoa.
Hi, Rachel.
Hello.
Beauty. Woo!
Rachel's also here in Hawaii.
Nice.
Nice.
Woo!
She's a runner queen. She's awesome.
Can be an
Although
I would love Hawaii.
Yes. Although she got a little boo-boo today.
Yeah.
Okay, who's on the 646 number?
That's Holly. I got
That's
booted
Holly.
off. I had to dial
Oh.
back in.
Okay.
Oh.
You kicked
All right.
me out.
Oh no.
I think we got. I think we probably should get started, Beth, and
Yeah,
we'll do
I'm
the
agreed.
intros and let Jeff and Debbie do the thing.
Okay. So just so you guys know, I'm going to put everybody on mute, but Jeff and Debbie and John and I. And then if you have any questions, if you could save it for the end, and we'll like do a question and answer session, and go as long as you want to at that point. But I'm going to go ahead and mute you all right now. And then I'm going to unmute Debbie. Hang on, I'm doing it on my phone or on my computer. And John.
There you go. I'm here. I'm unmuted.
Okay. Debbie, talk. Okay, good. All right. I think I have everybody who's important at the moment. You all are important, but at the moment. So anyway, welcome you guys. I'm so excited. This is really cool. John and I, the Renegades, you can call us the Renegades, have asked Jeff and Debbie to join us this evening to kind of give us a little bit of their story and how their life is and going and all that fun stuff. But I want to, Jeff and Debbie, we've known for many, many years. Debbie and I, well, actually, we all met at the same time, but we've known for almost 30 years. We used to live in Southern California, and they're horse people, and so are we, and that sort of stuff. But Debbie's always been in fitness, and I don't want to go into too much detail, but very health-minded. And anyway, and then John, you go ahead and tell them a little bit about Jeff.
Well, as Buffy said, we all went to Beebe's nearly 30 years ago, and just became friends pretty much right away. Their daughter's the same age as our daughter, and I knew Jeff before he had that six-pack that he carries around all the time now, and when he was working in the studios, and they're just great people, and always have been really close friends. They're the type of friends that we may not see each other for a year or two, and then we can sit down and have dinner and be at home with one another. Debbie, being in fitness, kind of always monitored some of my worst dieting efforts. Atkins, South Beach, Master Cleanse. I think she referred to as the Master Cleanse diet as "Don't make me punch you in the face" diet.
Don't make me want to punch you in the face.
Oh, okay, that's it. Right. Anyway, so she suffered through this a lot, and about 4 years ago, really started talking to us about isogenics. And to be quite honest, I just blew her off. I just did not want to hear about it, and she was very patient with me. And a little over 2 years ago, we got in, actually, no, a year and a half ago, we got into it, and finally decided to go with the program. Now, the point I'm trying to make here is that they have been extremely successful. Had I actually listened to them 3.5, 4 years ago, I would be making about $250,000 a year right now. So take this as my mea culpa. I should have listened to them. These people know what they're doing, and they are rocking this business. With that, I introduce our really good and close friends, Jeff and Jeff Beebe.
Take it away, you two. Go for it.
Yes, thank you very much, guys.
That's awesome. It has been almost 30 years. We met in, I think it was 1988, and we met at church. And then later I got some horses, and then so did Buffy, but we both had horses as teenagers and stuff. So it's really funny how the universe pulls everybody together where you're supposed to be, right? And so soon I know I'm supposed to be in Hawaii with Amy. John, you slipped out the word isogenics, so I'm not sure if that was okay to do at that point, because our Mississippi
absolutely. I want people to know what's going on.
No, I'm just teasing, because your Mississippi girl didn't know. And maybe she's with isogenics, and she's excited because she's with our company. I don't know. So I love, and maybe a lot of you can appreciate this, if you're in network marketing, whether you're with Isagenix or another company, I know that you can relate that usually it's your friends and your family that are the toughest to talk to. I did have a little bit of an advantage because I've been in nutrition and fitness for almost 30 years. So I did check out the nutrition program extensively, but it all started, it was all about my health. And I was training clients. I was semi-retired. I was training clients, and I decided that I didn't want to do business with Isagenix. It was just easier to keep it to myself and keep my own health at best and not worry about others. And then I slowly started telling my clients about how amazing our protein is and you should be on our vitamins. And I went from that to 100% business with Isagenix because the results for me, my clients, and then I told them I wouldn't train them anymore unless they were on Isagenix. And then after I got them all on Isagenix, I quit them. So I got all my clients on Isagenix. And, you know, I know most of you probably got this. I got my mom on board first. Moms will do anything for their kids, right? It's the rest of the family and friends that won't. And John, you know, back to had you, would you, should you, could you, timing's everything. You know, it just wasn't your time. It just wasn't the right time. So it's all good. I feel like we should interact a little bit more. I feel like I'm lonely sitting here talking by myself. But, you know, Isagenix, for me personally, I did find Isagenix about, what was it, about 8 years ago now? And it was because of my health. I had a dear friend that knew I had some severe health problems, and she knew that if she could get me nutritionally balanced and cleansed, that I would stand a fighting chance because I was having some really horrific health things go on. And, you know, like any other nutrition company or network marketing company, we do not make any medical claims. We don't treat, we don't diagnose. But what we do have is we have great nutrition. And we do know from science facts that your body is able to run better when it's nutritionally balanced and has all the vitamins and minerals, you know, that your body requires to run correctly. So it does give you that optimum host, your body, you know, for better health. So I did find Isagenix back then. I was very ill. It actually helped me be comfortable and not be in so much pain, and I could sleep better at night, and I had a little bit of energy, and it absolutely was the vehicle to make me feel better. But because I had been so sick, and because I had been in fitness and nutrition, and because I knew better than anybody else in the world, I let it go. So John, same thing. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. Didn't. I let it go. And then it's been, this coming September will be 4 years. It's our 4-year anniversary. I jumped back in because I got really sick. And then I, like I told you already, I got it for my clients. And then for sure, when my upline, my enrolling sponsor is Jennifer Trinkner. She's in South Carolina. And I used to fitness model with her. And she asked me for a year to please do business with her. And I did not. However, I stayed active. So I accrued business volume points. And so that just turned into a business, fell in my lap. So that's kind of my background with Isagenix. If I could talk to my former self 4 years ago, I would say, you're going to do business now. Because Jennifer, who is about 6 months to a year ahead of me, is our number, what was she? 147th millionaire in the company. And our company just turned 14 years old, and we're now at a rate of building a millionaire a week or a millionaire every 2 weeks. So I shoulda, woulda, coulda listened to Jennifer Trinkner. So I now coach all of my teammates. Of course, I want everybody to have great health and better nutrition, but I am definitely a lot more business-minded. Network marketing is our economy now, period, because everybody wants it now. They're on Amazon Prime. They get it delivered now. Storefronts are going away. They're getting more and more expensive to run as far as having the building, the lease, employees, advertisement, insurance, all that stuff. So they're kind of going by the wayside. And even China, who quote unquote owns us, they do network marketing. They sell their cars that way. So network marketing is definitely our economy, and it is something that I had to absolutely learn. I had no idea and had never been involved in network marketing before. I tried for half a second. Years and years and years ago, there was a company called New Skin, and some guy knew a guy that knew a guy that knew another guy that he could maybe introduce me to later that had made $1 million. And that was the extent of my training. And then I was done. So that's kind of my background in network marketing. And we have been, since we decided to do business, we have put our heads down. We have plugged into everything that we can. We've been on calls, we've been on trainings, we've been on webinars, we've studied our butts off, and we're quite successful. I actually have retired my husband, who was in the film industry for 34 years. I retired him early. We do make a multiple six-figure income now, and I can't tell you that happens for everybody, because it was hard work. It is hard work, and we still work. It's not like, oh yeah, I make a phone call and enroll a couple people and now I'm a millionaire. It's not like that. So, but everybody's different. Their speed of how they work the business is different. The hours they want to put into it is different. And so, people are going to get different results. I'm good. You want to add anything, Deb?
Yeah, you guys have any questions for Debbie real quick? If you do, then go ahead and unmute and ask. If not, then we will pass it over to Jeff.
I think you're going to have to unmute everybody and just mute their own lines if you want.
They can't unmute themselves? Done.
We've got aliens.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, sometimes on our Zoom calls, we just ask it. Sometimes if it's a small group like this, we just unmute everybody and everybody mutes their own lines, and then they can pop in and out if you want, either way. So any questions before I get going?
Debbie, how long did you say you've been actually doing isogenics?
Technically, my 4-year anniversary is coming up this coming September.
Okay.
How long I've been doing products, for sure.
Okay.
And it took me a good year to jump into business. I wouldn't do it. And then when I did start, it took me 6 months to not realize that I didn't need to do it by myself. I thought I should reinvent the wheel, and I didn't listen to anybody on my team. I just did what I wanted to do because I thought I knew better. But the great thing with Isogenics and everybody's team, and within Isogenics, we're all one team. We all help each other because, as you know, Amy, we're not on the same team, but we all help each other. We're #1 team. And we have systems in play, and you just follow them, and it's basic and it's easy to follow. So I really appreciate that.
Yeah, no, that's great. Thank you. I wanted to clarify that because I thought you did products first, because that was the same way I was quite a few years.
Yeah, I actually, I do talk to people when I enroll them. A lot of people are unhealthy, or they have weight that they want to release, or they've got different goals as far as their health. So that's first and foremost. But I always talk to people about the rebates and the business aspect of Isogenics, because it doesn't matter. You can't divide it. Health is your wealth, and wealth is your health, period. If you don't have money, you can't get healthy. And if you have money, you don't have health, you don't have anything. And Isogenics is really a solution-based company, and they covered it all.
Great.
Okay, bing it a bang.
Bing to bang, you're on. Bam, bam, Beebe.
Okay, guys. Hi, I'm Jeff Beebe. I'm the other half of this lady, Debbie. And John and Buffy has been extremely close friends of ours forever, and we appreciate them so much. And we just appreciate Isogenics more than anything. And a little bit of background on me. I've been in the film industry for 34 years prior to Isogenics. I've always been in shape my whole life until about 48 years old. I'm 55 years old now, and I'm about 48 years old, a couple shoulder surgeries. I used to fight competitively and have fun with it, and I sort of injured myself. I blew up to 250 pounds, from 200 pounds to 250, from a 34-inch waist to a 38-inch waist. And I was Mr. Negative Husband. I wouldn't, but nice husband, but I wouldn't listen to her. And to get on the product, I kept trying my own way and seeing all these results of everybody around me. I finally said, give me the box. Give me the box. You're doing everybody else. And I had phenomenal results. I am now 190 pounds with a 31-inch waist and the best shape I've been in my life. So that being said, I'm 100% Isogenics. I'm 100% believer in Isogenics. And I have a passion now to share this with everybody, period, around the world. I can't approach anybody and not have a conversation about it. So me being in the film industry for so long, I started sharing it around the set, just being an example, not even before I even talked about doing the business or doing anything with the business, just telling my wife, you know, we had a $600 Starbucks bill between the two of us and me buying drinks for the guys at work. And I said, just cover our Starbucks bill, honey. And so at work, I just kept shaking my shaker cup and having these results, people seeing it and sending everybody to my wife. Give me your number. I'll give it to my wife. Give me your number. Give it to my wife. Next thing I know, asking her, honey, what much are we making doing this? What are you doing? So then it switched right over to business because I started seeing myself having so much, my results, and seeing all my friends that I've enrolled in the studios have these phenomenal results. And then also our team, I realized how big our team has grown, and results after results. So fast forward into that, talking to Jennifer Trinkner, saying, okay, show me the comp plan, show us the comp plan. Debbie's seen it, but show me the comp plan. And when I seen this comp plan, I realized what a potential we had here with this, because we're sharing it anyways. We're sharing it with everybody. And there's no company, and I can honestly say this, I mean, I honor any other network marketer. If somebody's on this call, I honor you being a network marketer, and I honor whatever company you're with sharing health. But there's no other company out there that can honestly say, we have a 400-pound club now. There's no company out there that can say that. We're NSF certified for pro athletes. There's companies can't say this. We're in 14 different countries. You start asking most of these companies, because I have a lot of network marketers reach out to me. I'll ask them, well, how many countries are you in? There are 2 countries, 3 countries. We're in 14 different countries. And so when I saw the comp plan, I asked Jennifer Trinkner back then, I said, okay, how much you making selling these shakes? I said, everybody's buying the President's Pack, the same one I'm doing, everybody's buying it. How much money? And she's making about $250,000. And I'm like, you gotta be joking me. So when I saw that, I thought, you know what? This is something we really enjoy doing, spreading health to people. When you can, it's the most rewarding thing for all you guys. We're not financially linked, any of us right now. We're doing this as friends. So I'm saying this from my heart. It's the most rewarding thing you can ever do in your life. When you can take someone's life and change it. If they're, you know, someone that has to lose 200 pounds, 400 pounds, 300 pounds, 100 pounds, they might not be here next year. And if you can switch that on somebody and then become healthy, you change someone's life. And then you have an opportunity to create financial freedom for people. And I told Debbie, I said, you know, let's keep sharing the credit out of this. And Debbie stood up in front of, embarrassed the crap out of me, stood up in front of 15,000 people at Celebration and said, she goes, I'm going to retire my husband in October of 2000.
August 15th.
August 15th. Yeah. So, and I told her when, you know, we made a few $100,000 in the film industry. I said, you know, when we bypass that, I'll consider it. And we bypass that by far. And I'm completely 100% retired early now. And when you get to share health to people like this around the world and be compensated for it in network marketing, not multi-level marketing, just for everybody understands, we get paid to infinity. There's no building somebody path. I enroll Buffy or enroll somebody else and they pass me up and I stop making I want her to pass me up. So you always you want to lift up your teammates and you want to coach your teammates and you want everybody to excel, because I'm telling you, it can change your life forever. I'm 55 years old. I'm retired. I can do this anywhere in the world we want right now with this cell phone and this computer and the internet. Just by sharing health, I post everywhere in the morning. We post Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, every morning, every night. And we have people reaching out to us every day. And once you brand yourself and continue branding yourself, people will reach out to you for help because they see you're somebody that's consistent, and you must have something good if you're consistent. You know, if you're someone that just posts once a day, I mean, once every week, and then posts, you know, all of a sudden 2 weeks off, and this, I'm not going to call you. I'm going to call the person, I'm going to call the doctor that I see works all the time. I'm going to call the person that works all the time. So what I'm getting at is just be bold for you guys doing the business on this, for you guys that are doing this product users. If there's just product users on this, that's number one in life. Forget doing the business. If you want to do the business and set yourself financially free for the rest of your life, do it. If you want your car payment paid for, do it. You want your house payment paid for, do it. It's speed. Success loves speed. So you want to just be consistent at whatever you do. But again, health is number one. Take your health serious. We only have one body to live in, and you don't want it breaking down and ending life early. And you don't want to be the guy that's coin operated your whole life thinking you're doing something right, and all of a sudden at 65, retire on a flipping this much money and live a rough life and croak. You want to live a strong, healthy life for the rest of your life. So this is an opportunity. When I see an opportunity like this at 55 years old, that I can create fun, and we have, not that we can, we have, and it's because we put our heads down and we shared love and health with people. We're not salespeople, we're not salesmen. You can ask me right now. I mean, we're multi six-figure income earners in this company. You can ask me right now exactly what's in that shake. I'll tell you the exact perfect amount of carbs, fat, sugars, and protein you need to start burning fat. You want to know more, go to isogenicshealth.net. I'm not the scientist. You don't have to know anything. All you got to do is share the product, share the results, share the testimony, share the pictures. Pictures worth 1,000 words. There's nothing out there. You can't dispute a picture. You can't dispute my picture. I was fat. I'm lean now. And so with that being said, I just hope all you guys take this serious, put your head down, be consistent with it, whatever you do in life, whether it be your health, that's number one, be consistent at it. But if you want to make financial freedom for you and your family, put your head down, put your butt in the seat, and start talking to people. Follow up with people, and just be real with them. And you see someone that's heavy. I hate the word say fat, but the word someone obese and real overweight that they might not be here tomorrow, and everybody's scared to walk up to them. Be the bold person. Walk up to them and say, "Hey, dude, I have a nutrition company that flipping rocks. I'd love to put you in a private Facebook group. I'd love to send you something. No pressure. I'm just saying this from my heart." And see what happens. You'll get some guys that
can
look
I
like
add
they're going
into
to punch you.
Can I add into that?
Yeah.
What the brilliant thing with isogenics is, you know, back to fitness and nutrition. The brilliant thing with isogenics is it's for everyone though. So it's not just about our 100, 200, 300, 400 pound club losers that take that weight off and keep it off. It's not just about that. It's let's go back to health and nutritionally balanced. And then let's go from there to kids, because kids can have this too. There's no artificial flavors. There's no artificial sugars. And there's other nutrition companies out there that have artificial flavors such as sucralose, which have deadly poison, and they're giving that to kids. So with isogenics, you can rest assured that there's nothing bad for kids. And what they found statistically, that the kids that have a protein shake before they go to dinner, they go to school, they have all that nutrition and they're balanced before they go to school, they pay better attention. Their attention span is better. And that isn't just isogenic study, that's science. And having that good undenatured whey protein in their body, it gives them that fighting chance to fight off anything that happens at school, right? So then they can concentrate. So now we've got kids, we've got people that are obese, and we've got elderly people. So my mom is so cute. She's so passionate with isogenics. My mom's going to be 75 this summer, and she can still muck my horse stalls. I mean, she around me. My mom has so much in her. She's just awesome. You would never know she's 75. She's beautiful. But it's her passion. She has hashtag at any age, because you can change at any age. You can change your health condition. You can change, your weight. You can change your financial, whatever it is at any age, you can change that. So now we've got kids, we've got obese or weight, and then we've got elderly. But here's the deal. We've got athletes. We've got that all wrapped up. And especially with our new amp line, are you freaking kidding me? They've just wrapped this up in a bow. I used to work a lot of the shows. I was a fitness model, spokesmodel, been there, done that, leaned out here. I've done all that stuff. And we have so many pro athletes on our product because of our undenatured whey protein, because of that 36 grams of protein that actually absorbs into your body and fuels those muscles. People are just having beautiful muscle. I mean, okay, watch. Maybe this isn't a big deal to you, kind of a big deal to me, and I haven't really been lifting because I've been injured. But at 55, I don't know if you can see, kind of shaded. At 55, I shouldn't have that kind of bicep muscle lifting 10 pounds once in a while, because I really don't love to work biceps. So it fuels that body at any age, right? But our athletes are just slamming it. We have pro athletes, we have Olympians, we have NFL players, we have volleyball, Natalie Cook, she's so cute. We have like so many people. We have celebrities, not that that makes any difference maybe to some of you. And celebrities, we're not always at liberty to talk about who ingest isogenics. Some of them are out mainstream. That's awesome. And some of them aren't, right? So I can tell you, because I've had that celebrity clientele pre-isogenics, there's a lot of celebrities on isogenics, and some of them were my clients. So we have some that I can't talk about it, but we've got that. But back to the athletes, with our new amp line, we have, what's the amp line? The first one, Power, is that what it's called? The creatine?
Yes.
Power. Sorry, I've got all these different things going on. The creatine blend, creatine has to be delivered with sugar. So they put the right amount of sugar in the creatine, so it's delivered, right, in the way that it should be. And what does creatine do? It makes you go longer, harder, stronger, better, whatever, in whatever department of athletics you're in. So it already does that. But they also were brilliant and built in the amino acids. So they blended it correctly so those amino acids are in with the creatine, in with the sugar, that's delivered to your muscles like it should be. So if any of you are an athlete on here, here's the deal. Back in the day when your grandma, me, was taking creatine, you'd take creatine, okay, and you'd bloat. You get water weight, you'd bloat. You'd have to be so many days from a show and be careful because you had to show your abs and whatever. But the way that this is formulated, you don't have to worry about that. And now they have NOx, which is nitrous oxide,
Yeah.
right, that helps deliver the oxygen in your blood to your muscles, so it keeps those nice, strong muscles, so that blood pump gets into those muscles. And then with the e-shots, they give you that added energy. Forget it. Our pro athletes are crazy about our new line, but they were already crazy about Isogenics before that line. Yep.
And we are.
I said, don't forget about fuel. It's for long distance running and working out.
For long distance, for biking and everything. Yeah, I have a lot of LAPD on our team, and a lot of them do a lot of cross country or up and down California.
Marathons.
What? Marathons, but they do a lot of bike runs. I'm not a biker. But they do a lot of those, and they take that with them, and they love it. They love that sustained energy. And then you've also, the amp fuel. Amy's like, I do amp fuel. And then let's talk about Replenish. Not that any of you care, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. So Replenish it used to be called Want More Energy, and it was actually made for Holyfield. They asked Dr. John Anderson, who formulated Isogenics, for a sports drink for Holyfield, because they didn't want to give him crappy stuff like Gatorade. They wanted something that really worked. So he formulates this. Now we get it in Isogenics, and then he trumps it up, and now it's called Replenish. So for any athlete out there, I take my greens, my Ionic Supreme. Ionic Supreme is adaptogens, plant-based adaptogens. Oh yeah, I forgot about Recover. Plant-based adaptogens that, you can talk about that later, Amy, that help your body and your brain handle stress. So when your body and your brain aren't stressed, you perform at your best levels. And when I say perform, I'm not just talking sports now, I'm talking other things like sex. So, I got it wrapped up. Frickin' A, get on the products.
So I think everybody on this call is on the product, I would think.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh, okay. But if you're not on this product, if there is a couple people that aren't on this product, take it for heart. Look at my before and after picture. Have John show it to you. Have somebody show it to you.
Can't they share it on the screen right now? Can I?
I think you can.
Yeah, go ahead.
Buffy can, or I can, or it doesn't matter.
I will do it right now. Give me a second, and I will get it.
It's just, I have a passion. So whoever that's listening to this, you hear us talking a lot about money. I have a passion about it, because more money I can make is more lives I can change around the world. And it's so great to be able to do that. And that's what we've done. But if you just take the product and you're not going to do nothing, this is the most important.
Baby.
So that was just a couple months ago down in Santa Monica Pier. So for me, that was, matter of fact, Buffy.
I took that picture.
Buffy took that picture. She knew
the one on the horse, yeah.
Not the one on the right, the one on the left.
But you can see, you can take that down. I don't want you to look at myself.
I like to look at it. I'm okay.
Yeah, close your eyes, Jeff.
But it's real important to take your health serious. And like I said earlier, there's nothing out there. All our products from New Zealand. New Zealand's the #1 cleanest country in the world. They don't allow pesticides, herbicides to be sprayed on anything. All the cattle are grass-fed, unsprayed. They're not injected. So undenatured protein is real important. And I've taken protein all my life. And when you can get the pure form of protein that comes from the mama's milk, that's not overcooked, not like here in the U.S., that they only mandate 10% of what is in it has to be in it. And it's usually made from the foam of the cheese or something like that, overcooked, so it loses its nutrition value. So it's so important if you want to burn fat, belly fat, the fat around your heart, liver, and kidneys. We hit it faster than anything out there, and these are facts. We're rated higher than the Heart and Healthy Diet. There's no other companies that can say this stuff. So don't waste your money and go test other stuff. There's no reason to. We did it. You have people in front of you that already went down that path. Mm-hmm. So I would definitely highly recommend it. And and cost-wise, we put everybody, hands down, everybody on the President's Pack. I don't care. Everything works synergistically together. You know, all our vitamins, all the fish oils and omegas are pharmaceutical grade. All our vitamins are third-party checked. They're 100% what says it in them. A little education here in the U.S. FDA stepped in because all these vitamin companies went in and they stamped it now. They only have to put 10% of what's in the vitamin is in them. So you go to Costco, GNC, all these places on the label. So you don't really know what you're getting. And when you do all this synergistically together, the 40-30-30 blend, what's in those shakes, that's what it takes to start burning fat, your body burning fat naturally. And when you take all these vitamins all together, synergistically together, it creates power. And when you do a cleanse, even pro athletes should do cleanse. Cleanses are like it cleanses out your liver and kidneys. It's just like your oil filter in your car. You have to cleanse that stuff out. And as you get older, your cortisol levels start raising up, and your HGH levels and your testosterone starts dropping drastically. And when you cleanse, it takes your cortisol levels and drops your cortisol level and spikes your HGH levels, your human growth hormone levels, 1,300 in women, 12 to 1,300 in women, and 2,000 in men. And when you flood your body the next day with all the, and that's a good thing. It's all natural doing it. It's not a bad thing. And when you flood your body with the nutrition of these shakes, the way they're blended to burn fat and to gain lean muscle at the same time, because you're getting 36 grams of protein, you don't have a choice but to burn fat and get lean and maintain or gain lean muscle. So on the product, if you get back to whoever you're talking with and tell them you want the President's Pack, because the cost-wise, you're already spending it. People don't realize you're already spending the money. You know, the average person spends about 26 bucks a day on junk. Between breakfast, spending 8 to 12 bucks for breakfast, somewhere 14 to 20 for dinner. You know, that's eating cheap. That's 26 bucks a day. So when you can do something like this and you're spending 20 bucks a day for the first month only, and then it drops down 100 and something bucks after that the second month, why wouldn't you flood your body with the perfect nutrition? Because that's what's going to get you around in life. And you don't want it to break down. When you start getting 55, you start thinking these things. And so, and you see all your buddies around you looking like crap, and you're looking the way you look, you think, wow, so I'm doing something right. And you see your buddies like John and Buffy that have did this 100% turnaround on their life and their health. That right there is a proof in the pudding. That right there is why I do what I do. Not about the money, but when you can change a friend's life to be better than what it is, it's worth it. So
I mean, you get choked up. You are so cute. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So just take it real serious, everybody. You know, we really coach now on financial freedom, because when life is short. And when you can create a financial freedom by doing something you love and changing lives like this, like John and Buffy and everybody, and the company pays you for it. They take their advertising money. Remember, I was in the film industry for 34 years. That's advertising money. We're a multi-billion-dollar company. They're taking this advertising money, instead of sending it out and giving it to all these people that don't deserve it, they're giving it to all the people that deserve it, and giving rebates back to the people that share their product. You can't buy it any cheaper than I can. We all pay for the same price. Yeah. So always know that. We're all paying the same price. The company's just giving you rebates and thanking you for sharing their products, because you're changing more lives. And John and Buffy can go into more detail, because it's a whole other training on what kind of rebates are offered. You can get your whole system paid for almost if you do it right. And you create residual income for you. And that residual income, I make more money while I sleep than I'm awake. You know what I mean? So when you can go to bed and wake up in the morning and think, I made as much money as when I was sleeping, as what that it was when I was awake, because of my team sharing the same thing. So that's the big thing, and I hope all you guys really listen to John and Buffy or whoever your leader is. We do things a certain way. They do things a certain way. Look at the person that's doing it right and making a difference, and that is dedicated. Like John and Buffy and all you guys are dedicated. I can see their focus. They're calling us all the time, asking us questions. Those are the people you want to lock arms with. Those are the people that you want to really pay attention, because all of a sudden, like John said, I wish I would have listened to him a few years back.
It's true.
It's true, but there's no wrong time to get in. We're in 14 different countries. We're going to hit the world. So it's not like, oh, I'm getting in too late. Whatever time you get in, it's better. But these guys are going to keep going. And now you get in, you're going to be farther up in their tree. And that might not make sense to you guys. But when you're farther up in that tree right now, all that residual income, when you turn executive in the company, you get matching team bonuses of your whole team. You get matching team bonuses, all your personally enrolled. It's the most incredible thing. We get checks that I don't even know why we're getting checks. I mean, still to this day, I mean, I know now, but before I was just a flipping happy camper. I'm like, what the heck? This is unbelievable. And it makes you have more of a passion to go share. And to think, here John and Buffy, they're at retirement age. To think that they have an opportunity right now to walk away from their businesses they're in, take their retirement from that, and create financial freedom in another business that they can have fun with and be healthy. You got to put your ass in the seat and get to work if you want to be real successful, but you can do it wherever you're at. Mm-hmm. And out laying by a pool, laying on a beach, wherever you're at, and team support. I said, sorry guys. I get excited, and I'm like the drill coach on our team, and I tell people, you know what? Let's go, and let's do it as a team. Teamwork makes the dream work, and that's the end of my speech, guys. So let's rock it.
I really want to thank Jeff and Debbie, and I want to open this up for a Q&A. Just in listening to my friends talk, I got to tell you, there are certain things that I didn't expect as part of this. And hearing certain people, not what you said, Jeff, I expected it.
I'd rather be surprised what comes out of. I never know what I'm going to say. I like to be surprised too. What comes out of my mouth? Dang,
shows passion.
He doesn't like to be surprised with what comes out of my mouth.
Some of the things that we've been involved in just a short time that we had, there's a lady that contacted us a little over a month ago who wanted to be able to fit into her wedding dress for this summer. And she just wanted to lose a few pounds, or more than a few pounds, to be able to fit into that dress. She now has to take the dress to her seamstress because she has to take it in. She's lost so much weight.
That's awesome.
You have another guy.
What?
9 months ago, he was 360. He's now well below 250. And not only that, he has a young nephew that we signed up last night, 23-year-old kid who is in the exact same position, and he knows that he can recommend the system to his nephew because his nephew is 3+. And then there's people like Amy and all these athletes, next Xterra athlete. You don't have to be a fat guy like I was to benefit from this program, because you can be an athlete, and I mean, she doesn't have an ounce of fat on her and hasn't had it for years, but she uses it to improve her performance on her Xterra events. We have Ironmen that are using this product. People all over the country are using it. So it doesn't really matter if you need to lose weight or you're looking to improve your performance. I mean, Debbie's been fit ever since I've known her. She was a body model, okay? Those things, it just helps everybody where you're at. All right, if you could, all your mics have been unmuted or can be unmuted. If you have a question for Debbie, Jeff, me, my wife, Amy, shoot away.
Okay, this is Cindy here from Las Vegas. I'm a recreational triathlete, former. How do I get started?
You
That's a great question.
right when you hang up, immediately you pick up the phone and you call
I gotta get my
whoever.
kid dinner. I gotta get my kid dinner first.
Okay, we don't allow excuses here.
Oh, no.
So,
Me neither.
so
Sorry, I
right
don't
when
have
you get your right when you
steak to give her.
right when you get your kids for dinner, you just
I
call
think
John or
I think
Buffy.
he's got you covered.
Yeah, call John or Buffy or whoever you can talk to you and Amy. And she'll hook, and she's in Hawaii, so you can put your kids to bed and still call up and hook you up. But I'm gonna tell you right now, don't do nothing but do the President's Pack, period. That's what I did, and you will have phenomenal results. Your energy level will go through the roof, and you'll, I don't know your age or anything, but you'll feel young again. So it's a great thing.
That sounds good. I take spinning at Lifetime Fitness over here in Las Vegas, and one of our ladies who's older than me, I said, "Wow, look at you, Mary. You're so great. You've lost so much weight." And she goes, "Isogenics." I don't know what it was, but I've heard about it before. But thank you. I will follow up.
Thank you.
I'll send you my number, Cindy.
Amy will take care of you. Any other questions for Jeff or Debbie or Amy or Buffy and I?
I have a problem with high blood pressure. I'm wondering if this might help with that.
Well,
Okay,
I'll
so
answer that.
before Jeff answers that,
Okay. I know what to say.
I know. So there's no but in my sentence. We are a nutrition company. We do not make any medical claims, and we do not treat or diagnose.
Correct.
Take it away.
And with that being said, I'm 100% behind that. I had high blood pressure, high cholesterol, 250 on all the medications forever. Doctors told me that it's just part of my life, my cholesterol, family, hereditary. But because my blood pressure went away, he took me off that medication, but it's only because my body is nutritionally rebalanced now.
Okay.
It's not because Isogenics did it, but when I'm flooding my body with all the right nutrition and I feed my body with all the right fuel and you take care of your body, all this stuff changes. You know, we can't guarantee anything. Like you said, we're a nutrition-based company, but I was on blood pressure medication, high cholesterol medication. They took me off the blood pressure medication. My cholesterol dropped in half. The first time I went in there, seeing I dropped 28 pounds at that point or something. It was, wow, you know, everything. The numbers are looking good. It's cut in half, but I'm going to leave you on the same medication because you know your family has. I said, no, you're not. You're going to take me off of it. And he goes, no, I'm not going to take you off. And I said, well, you said half, so I wanted half. So he did that. And I can't recommend this to anybody, but I came home and Debbie's shaking her head at me right now. But I'm going to be truthful.
Do not do what he did.
Yeah, don't do. I came home because I dropped another 40 pounds. I dropped 60 pounds total. And, I just knew it had to be better. So I took myself off it myself. And I went 6 months later to him. Stayed on about a month, and it shows you when you rebalance your body and you get your body healthy and get all the visceral fat out of your organs, your liver and kidneys, and all this stuff. My numbers are perfect. He came into the office and he goes, "Hey, now you'll listen to me." He goes, "You're right on cutting your prescription in half." He goes, "But your numbers are perfect." He goes, "So," and I just told him, I said, "You're full of crap." I said, you know, I haven't taken that for 4 months. So, but again, don't ever not listen to your doctor. because they do know their stuff, but just know doctors, unless they specialize, and there's some doctors that do, but doctors have 2 weeks worth of training on nutrition out of 8 years worth of schooling. They are experts at diagnosing, figuring out the problem, and they are experts at prescribing medication to fix a problem that way. They do not, unless they specialize in nutrition. Some of them do, like I said, but you need to put doctors in check when you talk to them about that, because we have doctors on our team now, and we do present to doctors, and we let them know right off the get-go about that. So, but again, we are a nutrition-based company only. We do not make medical claims or treat anything. But what's your name at ASSAT?
My name is Richard Berry.
Richard?
Yeah, I live in Emmett, Idaho. I got a hold of John on Facebook and liked what he was posting. Seems like a pretty decent guy, so I figured I'd follow him, and he led me right to you guys. I've always believed that my body will tell me what it needs, and right now it's telling me I do not need the medication they're trying to push on me. I have not taken any of it yet, and my blood pressure is not really high. My cholesterol is what's high. I was taking MREs, all kinds of different in the field kits, former security contractor, ex-military, that give me any kind of foods that'll give me whatever energy I need to get the job done. And unfortunately, it is never good for you.
Right.
And I just started eating healthy with my wife, and I'm looking for something that will help me get to where I was back then.
Well, I'm telling you, are you on the product now?
No, I'm not.
No.
Okay, what I can tell you right now, do what the doctor said. Do what the doctors say, because I'm not going to tell you at all to not do what the doctors say. So take your medication, do exactly what the doctors are telling you, and get on Isogenics, get on the program, do the process, get on the whole system. Don't do a half-ass job. Do the whole system like it's synergistically put together, and let the nutrition get in your body and start changing things, because you're rebalancing your body nutrition-wise. And let the doctor know. When you go to the doctor, let them know. Say, hey, because a doctor cannot recommend you to be on this product, can't recommend you to be on any product. People go, oh, I'm going to ask my doctor about this. Why? He's going to tell you no. Because a doctor is not allowed to legally, unless it's a prescription. If some nutrition company, he's like, I can't really recommend it. Here's the Heart and Healthy Diet Guide. Follow that. So what you ask your doctor, say, I'm going to get on this program. Will you monitor my numbers for me? And then go back in and get on it and set an appointment in 3 months. Go back and do a blood test when you go in. And 3 months later or 6 months later, do another blood test. And the doctor's going to say, what the crap are you doing? It's amazing. I do that every 6 months. And we've enrolled our doctors.
Hey, Richard, the thing that I've learned about this is that we don't treat our bodies in regards to the right minerals and vitamins that we really should be doing it. And if we simply feed it correctly, and I'm not just talking about eating salads and that sort of thing, if we really give it 100% of what it needs, the 90 minerals, the vitamins that are included in all the products, when we actually give it, the body says, oh, you're not starving me anymore. And so it can start to deal with some of the other issues in itself, and it actually performs better. It's not that Isogenics is a miracle drug. That's not what it is at all. It's great nutrition that allows your body to once again perform like it was designed to perform. The miracle is the body. We're just fueling it. That's it.
Okay.
So I can add on to that. I'm a researcher like crazy, and I've studied under another doctor, a doctor that actually, oh my gosh, Waddles. Am I getting an author and a doctor mixed up? I want to reach for it. Anyway, I'll give you the name in a second. But this doctor he was raised on a cattle farm, and then he was a veterinarian, and then he became an MD. And he's a scientist on top of it, so he researches. But what he found, so not an Isogenics thing, what he found is that every disease is traced back to a mineral deficiency. And our foods are so bankrupt now, our packaged food, even our organic food, because where they're being grown, the fields have been so raped from, all the minerals. They're just devoid of it. So you could eat a ton of vegetables, but you're not going to get that mineral content that your body really needs to support the health you deserve. So the beautiful thing with Isogenics is getting all those vitamins and those minerals in, and then they're 100% of what they say they are. Instead of trying to go to Whole Foods and figure out what you need, and then maybe you're only getting 10% of, you know, what's on the label in the bottle. And then the other thing, being a researcher, you go to Whole Foods and you go, I need this and I need that and I need this and oh, wait a second. But if I take that with this, that cancels out that. So then I have to add in this to grab that. Oh my God, you just can't do it. And guess what? Isogenics did it for you.
Well, love it. Love the simplicity.
So they make it sailor proof for me.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's okay.
One of the things I keep telling my wife is that for guys, it has to be simple. It really does. If you ask me to count calories and mix and blend and all that stuff, you lost me. This is the simplest thing I've ever done.
And to Richard
body doesn't
too.
count calories, it counts nutrients. So when you've got the proper nutrients on board, your body and your brain work together and know that they've got that proper amount on board. So then you're satiated, you don't crave, and you're not hungry. If you're hungry because, you know, a lot of people overeat because their body is searching for those nutrients and they never get it. And you can feel really full, like, you know, that we used to make fun of, if you ate Chinese food and then a half hour later you're starving, even though you ate platefuls and platefuls and platefuls, probably because really you didn't get the nutrients you needed. And so you just are hungry. And with this, it feeds your body and fuels your body those nutrients, and it's absorbed. It's formulated so it's absorbed into your system quickly. So you're going to love it. And I'm excited, and I actually want to get back on a Zoom call with you to see how you're doing. Like, I don't know, 3 weeks after you start the whole program.
Yeah, so say within the month. Today's the what? What is today?
The 13th.
The 13th. So say by the 13th or say the 10th of next month, let's try jumping back. Even doesn't have to be a whole group if they want to, but let's jump on something real quick. And two, I don't do this because like I told everybody else, we're not financially linked, but these are close friends of ours, and we have a team of over 10,000 people under us now. So it's hard to keep up with all the different people, you know, asking questions and stuff like that and doing this. But just reach out to John and Buffy and they got our phone number. And for you, just call me direct and you can ask a quick question real quick. But John and Buffy can answer anything or any of those guys can. They're all experts, so they can answer, you know. When I say experts, they lost flipping between them. I think they lost 150 pounds, so they're an expert.
And then on a side note, now I'm not a physician, but on a side note, just knowing with blood pressure medication, and you said you hadn't started, when you do start, it could make you groggy. And then as you start getting nutritionally balanced and you start dropping weight, they might have to adjust that medication. So just kind of know that in the back of your head.
Really pay attention to it. Really pay attention to that, because when I first started, I was on that blood pressure medication. I dropped that weight. Before I went into the doctor, I bent over and I fell on my face. I blacked out almost. And it was because he had me on too high a blood pressure medication, and I lost weight. My body was rebalanced, but the blood pressure was too high, the dose.
Medication.
So it made me, I kept getting like a head rush, you know, and I'd bend over because I'm in the studio business picking stuff up. And that's when I went straight into him that day. My driver, I told him, don't say anything, buddy, but I'm split. I'm going to the doctor because it scared the crap out of me. And at that point, that's when he took me off my blood pressure medication.
But I do want to go back to whatever your doctor says you need. He knows.
Yeah,
knows
you need
best.
to do it. Yeah.
You need blood pressure medication, and he prescribed it. You need to get on it because, you know, that can mean stroke or more serious. So you need to put yourself on it.
That's why you tell him monitor me, and then it takes all the liability off him, because now he has a child now, and doctors want to sort of prove you wrong, anyways. So that's the cool part. you get to go in and look at them and smile every time you walk in.
Then you sign them up.
Yeah, we have a few doctors and nurse practitioners on this.
practitioners.
And they had us put a glass case in their office, private practice office, and they tell every patient, you know, they want them on it before and after surgeries because of the clean protein levels, because it helps them heal, and just the nutrition value. You know, only thing they tell them, we don't want you cleansing, you know, 2 weeks before surgeries and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any other questions for Debbie or Amy or Buffy or me or Jeff? All right.
Cool.
All right. Well,
You guys
if
have
that's
a beautiful sunset behind us almost.
Yeah, right?
Okay. Amy, this is Cindy. We'll touch base.
Okay, awesome, Cindy. I'm so glad you made it on the call tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. My teenager is probably like starving, but
Yeah.
it's all good. It's all
Yeah.
You
good.
rock, Cindy. Thank you so much, Cindy. I'm
Yeah.
so happy that
Being on the
you're
call,
doing this.
Cindy.
And I just wanted to add, guys, on our team, actually, the gentleman who introduced me to the products is an Ironman athlete. He's a 9-something minute finisher, and he's also a family doctor. So, Richard, we got somebody right here on our team. So, you know, let's ask away. I'll link you guys up. His name's Dr. Matt Duke. He's awesome. He's been with the products for about 5.5 years and swears by them.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right.
all
Well,
right.
thank
We went a little bit over. Hey, Buff, could you bring up that Renegades page?
Yes.
Okay. So I think
Gades.
right. So there's a private group for people that will post the recording of this video on. I'll be in that group. If anybody has any questions, you know, afterwards, post them there, and then we can go ahead and answer them as a group. And we'll do the best we can there. If you want to go ahead and get started, just PM the person that that invited you to this. So if it was Amy or Buffy or I, just PM us directly, and we'll get back to you right away in regards to that. And everybody will be following up with you within the next 24 hours. Either Amy, you'll hear from Amy, or you hear from Buffy or I. And I just want to really thank Jeff and Debbie for taking the time. They don't have to do this, and they did. And I really do appreciate them for doing that. And I really appreciate all you guys. Any last minute questions? Anything that you want to say before we cut out here?
Holly, did you have any questions? We didn't hear.
It's fine.
Okay.
It all sounds good to me.
Yeah, I know.
I'll follow up with you.
Yeah.
Okay, but before everybody goes, I'm going to steal this from Jeff and Debbie's team because I've been on enough of their team calls that I've heard this before.
I was going to do that. I'm glad you're going to do it.
I stole it from you. So this is what we're going to do. On the count of 3, we're going to all say, Isogenics. Got it?
But you got to scream it from the bottom of your heart, guys.
Exactly. Ready? 1.
I'll break your shirt.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Isogenics! Yeah. Thank you guys
You
very much.
crazy people.
Thank you for being healthy and live life strong, healthy, wealthy, and to the fullest, guys. Enjoy life.
Thank you
you.
all.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Bye. I love
See
you,
you guys
Jeff and
later.
Debbie.
Thanks, guys. Love you guys.
Give me a PM, Richard.
Bye.